Hi, my name is John Wiley Olmsted, and today I'm here to talk to you about the running of the bulls, or El Encierro, as it would be called in Spain, its country of origin. It's a tradition that's been going on for hundreds of years and continues to be held today and is held annually. And now I'm going to show you a video that kind of gives you an idea of what it's all about. A rocket is shot off, and that signifies the beginning of the running. The bulls are released, and they are off and running. The noise you hear, the little rattling sound, excites the bulls along with the rocket being set off, and they have an urge to run. Bull herding as a skill kind of dates back to the 14th century. And through the centuries has continued. People run through these narrow streets in Pamplona, Spain, which is where the festivities are held. And as you can see, there is definitely some danger involved, as well as lots of excitement and tradition. Thousands of people from all over the world come to celebrate this festival, which takes place annually from July 6th to July 14th. And this is the most popular event. At the end of the bull running, they end up in a large arena, which is where the bullfighting festivities, which takes place in the evenings, will occur. Now, the festival of San Fermin began in 1591 and features all types of singing, dancing, drinking, folklore, culture, costumes. It's pretty much just a crazy and wild party that lasts for 9 days. And every morning, except for on the first morning, so July 7th through the 14th, at 8 a.m., the running of the bulls takes place, and the bulls run through 903 yards, or about a half a mile, of narrow streets, and people volunteer to be chased by them and to be a part of history. The running of the bulls was implemented into the festival sometime in the 17th or 18th century. It's not officially known what year it began, but it's safe to say it was around that time period. The running of the bulls was first popularized in Western culture with the release of the novel entitled The Sun Also Rises, written by Ernest Hemingway. In this book, four friends journey to Spain and partake in the festival of San Fermin, and also watch many bullfights and have a good time. And they don't themselves partake in the running of the bulls, but it is mentioned, and bullfighting and the entire culture was kind of brought to the forefront of American audiences, and it soared in popularity after the release of this book. Another more recent time it was used in pop culture was in the opening scene of the 1991 film City Slickers, which is quite humorous. I recommend that you check it out. The Festival of San Fermin is one of the biggest tourist attractions in Spain. Tens of thousands of people from all over the world come and partake in the festivities. A large part of them coming from America, Britain, and Australia. Now, this event is not without its opposition. People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, or PETA as they are better known, believe that it is cruelty for the sake of entertainment. Now, while I can see their point, I don't see how it is any more cruel than the slaughterhouses, which are so commonly, around the world in every country, and being part of the spectacle and history also honestly seems like a more good fate for an animal rather than simply being killed for the purpose of eating. So PETA holds something called the Running of the News every year, which takes place a day before the festival begins and features about 1,000 people now. It began as just about 25 in 2002, but through the years has gained a lot of support. And the Running of the Nudes is a kind of parade of people wearing pretty much no clothing, but maybe a little bit of bull-inspired props that is supposed to kind of vocalize their opposition to the practice. I believe that it is, with all the culture and history associated with the running of the bulls, that it is a tradition that should be cherished and continued, and I hope to someday partake in the event myself. It is dangerous, as you could tell from the video. Since 1924, 15 people have been killed during the running of the bulls. That doesn't seem like a whole lot to me, but it definitely should be noted that death is a possibility. And most recently, a young Spaniard was killed in 2009. So with all the dangers and controversy surrounding the running of the bulls, why do people feel the need to partake? Personally, I believe that people desire a feeling of danger. People like to be excited. People like to be part of something historic. They want to be part of their tradition and to be able to say, I did that. And definitely partaking in the running of the bulls is something that would, make a great story. So if you are looking for something, that you will never forget, something that will make you part of tradition and culture for the rest of your life, I highly recommend investigating, making the trip to Spain and partaking in the San Fermin Festival, and if you are up to it, the running of the bulls. So I hope you've enjoyed my informative speech. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.